Bienvenidos una vez más a Juan Active Life. Acompáñame a una aventura inusual, un recorrido en bicicleta eléctrica a través de la antigua ciudad de Atenas en Grecia.
Aquí estamos en Juan Active Life, de retorno ya al punto de salida. Y ahorita en el video van a ver el Acropolis de frente. Así es que esperen un ratito más. Mantente sintonizado. Bueno, la aventura de hoy es Atenas en bicicleta. Muy bien, aquí estamos con Jazz en bicis eléctrica. Jamás lo pensamos. En un tour por la ciudad. Adiante. Hay que tener cuidado con los romanos que están aquí. Baby, ya no tienes que chotearme. Yo mismo me choteé. It feels amazing. I'm buying 1K.
I hear that almost every day by one person. Because lots of people never ridden an e-bike before this tour. Yeah. And they say, once I'm going home, I'm getting one.
So if you don't mind, this is Kay. Say your full name now.
My full name is Cleanthis. No one ever remembers it. I often forget it.
Recuerda suscribirte a este tu canal Juan Active Life para más aventuras como esta. Ayudarás muchísimo a mi canal.
Después de la parada aquí en el Acropolis, nos vamos hacia la ruta para la costa. Ha estado muy bueno, el guía Kay es excelente y somos un grupito pequeño, somos solo 4 corredores más el guía.
Este tour es una excelente opción dentro de tus aventuras en Atenas. El mismo lo recomiendo ya que solo toma alrededor de 4 horas, su precio es muy razonable y te permite adentrarte dentro de la historia de lo que es el Acrópolis y Atenas en general, junto con una excelente vista de su cultura y su gente. En adición, la ñapa es que tiene una degustación de esa parte gastronómica de Grecia.
Ok, ya tenemos el bike lane.
Okay, one more thing I want to tell you. See this area with the chimneys here? This is just the end of the cobblestone road, yeah? Half an hour away from the Acropolis by foot. This is called Technopolis. It's an old gas factory. Nowadays it's used for concerts and galleries and various cultural events. If you're here, for a couple more days, maybe you can look it up. Maybe there's an event that's going on that is close to your interest.
Okay.
Technopolis. I can remind you later on if you want to. So now, this is the beginning of our bicycle lane. This is fairly new. It's been here for 3 years maybe. It's very flat, very clean, very safe. But the problem is, in order to make this bicycle lane, they took some sidewalk from the pedestrians. And not everyone is happy with that, and they're not used to it. So, on our way... They're not used to it, yes.
Aquí estamos al lado del tren, una área un poquito más transitada. Desde aquí, las motoras se meten por todo esto. Así es que nos metamos nosotros no es nada. Las flores parecen casi de embuste. Yo creo que son de embuste. Wow.
So the first point of contact with the sea straight ahead there, that's where we're going. But this whole area here, this building and this, the whole area here is called the Stavros Niarchos Cultural Foundation. Stavros Niarchos was one of the first very big businessmen of Greece, one of the first billionaires. You've all probably heard of Aristoteles Onassis.
Yes.
Yes.
He was very big in shipping.
Yes.
Stavros Niarchos was his rival, but he was not famous. He was more into business. Onassis liked the life as well. He was very into the common nightlife and all the Jackie Kennedy and all that.
Yeah, that's why he got famous with Jackie.
Yes, but he was that type of person.
Yeah.
He was even here.
The
He's also
socialite.
very much a socialite.
Yeah,
Yes. But his foundation built this and gave it back to the city. So inside the building here, they host it hosts the National Opera House of Athens and the National Library.
Awesome.
And in general, it's just a very large open area, it's free for everyone to have a walk and a picnic and space and all these things.
Oh, awesome.
La Fundación Stavros Niarchos se encuentra justo en la costa de Atenas y hay muchísimas cosas que ver. Dentro de la misma tiene áreas de jardines, tiene el National Opera House y también una librería.
Modern Day Olympics 2004, and this was just a wasteland until then. Nothing, just nothing, literally. And they made the marina, which is a good thing, and this was left behind and used for the people. The bad thing with the Olympic Games is, you probably heard this in other countries around the world, is they built buildings for those 2 or 3 weeks.
Uh-huh.
For instance, this whole thing, you see, it's a concrete and steel structure. It was built for 2 weeks to host the Taekwondo of
Really?
the Olympic Games.
Just the Taekwondo?
That's it. And 20 years have passed. 20 years have passed, and it's been used once every year, maybe, to host an expo for motorcycles or cars or something.
A la derecha aquí, ese barco de guerra de la Marina griega que estuvo presente en la Primera Guerra Mundial. Y hoy es un museo. Aquí vamos a ver la marina de los botes más humildes, pequeños. Y luego vamos a la marina de los millonarios. O los mega.
Esta costa ateniense es una que no debes dejar de visitar durante tu recorrido aquí en Grecia. Durante nuestro recorrido vimos parques recreativos, vimos galerías de arte y hasta un cinema al aire libre. Esto sin dejar de mencionar el sinnúmero de restaurantes con una vista espectacular al Mediterráneo. No puedo dejar de mencionar que estas costas son increíblemente cristalinas.
Boats, they're used for tourism. Some are students who come here to learn to sail. Others, most of them are for tourism. So people come in straight from the airport, board the boat, and then take a boat ride 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 days, whatever, to the islands.
Okay.
And then come back here and then go back to the airport. So lots of people never stay in Athens at all. Just go like this. It's a very popular way of taking a vacation.
Aquí en Kalamaki Beach fue nuestra primera experiencia con café frío. Oye, nos encantó.
Bueno, Jassy, ¿qué te ha parecido la aventura del día de hoy?
Ay, me ha parecido súper bien conocer la ciudad de Atenas desde otra perspectiva, venir a esta área de donde están los puertos, los botes, ha sido algo completamente diferente de la zona histórica que es donde estábamos.
Y creo que debemos decirle a la gente que hacer este ride al principio de tu tour en Grecia te da una perspectiva de los diferentes lugares que quisieras después visitar más posterior en tu viaje.
Sí, definitivamente, porque al principio uno empieza en la parte histórica y así te da como que una visión de a dónde te gustaría visitar si tienes poco tiempo.
Como parte de esta aventura nos acompañaron una pareja de Inglaterra.
Bueno, aquí es que vamos a parar a probar la comida del área.
Luego de disfrutar de excelente aventura recorriendo la ciudad desde la Acropolis hasta la costa, esto ha llegado casi a su final. Y aquí estamos disfrutando de algo que no nos es muy común, que es que estamos disfrutando una cuesta porque es como estamos en una bicicleta eléctrica, ni la sentimos. Estamos hasta frenando. Esto está bien raro.
We are in Greece, my people, and this is our tour guide.
Hello, you guys. New friend here, Juan.
And we just did a tour of the whole Athens from the city center all the way to the coast. So does your company do? They do this tour all the time? They have different varieties of tours?
Athens by Bike right now, we're the largest tour bike operator in Athens. We get a load of people coming in from all over the world to do tours with us. Our basic operation is cycling in the city center of Athens. We cycle around the Acropolis, we get the Placa, we get to the National Gardens. It's a very nice tour of downtown Athens. We get, in 2.5 hours, we get to see the whole city. And then we have the coastal tour that you guys did today. We took a tour all the way down to the seaside of Athens. We get in some of the sunshine and the sea breeze of Athens and try some of the local delicacies as well.
Yeah. So we like all of it. The local delicacy, and we tried that cold coffee that is so typical
Cold
of Greece.
coffee, which you wouldn't try if it wasn't for a recommendation.
Not ever.
Lots of people are afraid. They think coffee cold doesn't work
Yes.
together. But in Greece, we make it work. We need it because it's warm here all year round. So we have to have something that is refreshing. If you're ever here in Greece, try Freddo Espresso or Freddo Cappuccino.
Un gran saludo a Rachel y Steven de Inglaterra que estuvieron acompañándonos a través del tour. Y para ti, por favor, dale like y suscríbete.